Hi, 7th grade band. It is good to see you. It is Monday, March 16th. I miss you already, even though it's only been a couple days since I've seen you. This is a really weird time for all of us, for teachers, for parents, and obviously for you. This is something we've never done before, and we're going to do our best to get through this together. So before we get started, I just wanted to say if there's anything that you need to chat about, either band-wise or anything like that, this is a really weird thing we're dealing with. So if you have any concerns or you're nervous about anything or you want to share something, you have something exciting that happened, please feel free to send me a message via Hangouts or Classroom or an email, and I would love to respond to it. So just to see how you're doing. So you're not bothering us, please feel free to take advantage of any of those ways to get a hold of us, and that goes for any teacher here. We are here for you during this really weird time. So you're not bothering us. Love to hear from you, even if it's good things, okay? And if you're struggling with something, feel free to let us know too, and we'll do our best to help you along with this. So, with that being said, your first assignment is due Friday, and that's 10 measures from Slam Jam. So what I wanted to do today was play a recording of it, and then play each part as best I can, with my apologies probably to the flutes and to Angelina. I don't have a saxophone. If I did, you are way better at it than I am. So I'm going to do my best to transpose it, and I'm going to probably screw it up, but we'll do the best we can. So with that being said, if you do not have your instruments out yet, please feel free to get those out. And if you haven't, or if you're doing that right now, feel free to pause me. And once they're out, I will certainly take this through you, or take you through this. So go ahead and pause me right now if you need to. Otherwise, if you find for me measure 20 to measure 30, actually we'll probably just go beginning to 30. I have a recording I'd like to play for you, and then we'll break it down by part. So here is the beginning. Just feel free to finger along. Here's 9. 11. 18. Here's 20, but you'll have to play. Boom. So that's it for that, but I'd like to take a moment and play that for you so there's no confusion later. So why don't we start with clarinets at measure 20. So put it up there on the screen, and I'll do my best to play it along. I don't know if those notes are going to end up being backwards for you or not. They're backwards for me right now. Hopefully they'll end up being right. So if not, follow along with your music. Here's measure 20. 1, 2, ready, go. It's like that. So if you need to pause and rewind and go back over that, that is totally fine. Why don't we listen to the flutes? So flute, same thing. I may play this on clarinet, but in your octave. just make sure that we are doing A naturals. So all your A's are natural, which is thumb, 2, 3. Okay, all the A's are naturals. I'm going to play it on clarinet so it sounds more correct. So here's flutes in measure 20. Feel free to play along. 1, 2, ready, go. Sorry, that last 28 should be let's go in now. Sorry. Okay. Why don't we listen to trumpets? So trumpets, feel free to either play along or just listen, and you can figure it out as well. All right. Here's trumpets, measure 20. Sorry if my valve gets stuck here. So note that measure 20, the B is natural, middle valve. 21, it's B flat, first valve. 22, back to B natural. So natural second, flat first. All right, let's listen to, how about trombone? Trombone at measure 20. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. And Isaiah, if you want to take it down an octave and play the lower part, that's totally fine. Surprisingly, I look forward to hearing what we come up with. Okay, and percussion. Why don't we either do snare or bass? I know, Fish, I think you're playing like 2 notes on the whip. I think you'll be fine with that. Why don't we try, yeah, I'll put you over here still. Let's try the snare part. Starting at 20, and then we'll look at bass. Okay, so snare part in measure 20. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Angelina, you're at 58, so you have a chance to have melody. I believe you're here somewhere. All right. I'm going to play this on clarinet so I have a chance to sort of make the sound right. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. And then I have a page turn. the idea with those. So you have Friday. So all those things are due Friday. Hopefully, if you have any questions along the way about how the rhythm goes, or if you need clarification for anything, let me know. Skylar, I didn't do the bass drum part with you, so I need to do that as well. So let me do bass drum part, and then I'll let you all go. Here's bass drum, and if you're not Skylar, you can sign off right now. Here's 20 in the bass drum part. Boom, boom, boom. So it's a lot on the offbeat. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. So that's the idea with that. If you have any questions along the way, please let me know. Hope you're having a good week. Feel free to check in anytime. I'll check in with you later this week to see how you're doing. Have a good week.